That's a goal.
Chelsea versus AC Milan match today. It was indeed a nice match to watch. Like, I enjoyed watching the match, even though I'm not a Chelsea fan. But at least seeing my Premier League rival well prepared ahead of the new season, it gives me joy because I want the competition to be at a top level. So, as a Chelsea fan and watching the full 90 minutes today, what can you say about today's match?
A child whose father is a thief, he can break the door with legs.
Sure.
Simple. A child whose father has been a notorious thief, he can break the door with ordinary leg. And this brings me to what happened today between AC Milan and Chelsea. Everybody should be worried of Chelsea, especially Lian Delap. That guy gave bomb for leg. Lian Delap, that guy,
Carry am for leg.
he carry him for leg. Everyone should be worried. Do you know why I said that? If your father have been known, if your father was known as a notorious thief, you can use your leg and break door. This guy's father, when he was in Premier League, he was known to throw long throwing. He can throw ball from center of the field to someone in 18-yard box. That is exactly what his child is doing now. Yet the lap gave us a wonderful performance today. Everyone has been criticizing this guy, including myself, even though it has been a short period of time, 7 matches. But not that he has not been doing well. He has been doing well. I know the goals will come. I know. And we are patiently waiting for that period of time. So Chelsea's match today, for me, it was very interesting to some extent, but I'm not going to give credit to Chelsea because the performance at some point, even with 10 men, AC Milan, we are 10 men. They were actually dominating Chelsea. So it was not something interesting to see for a big club like Chelsea. They went down 10 men. We were 2-0 up. They went down 10 men. At the end of the day, they controlled the game. They even scored one, which is not supposed. At some point, Chelsea, we were looking for Chelsea players against 10 men AC Milan. Is that how we are going to enter the new season? But I believe in what Chelsea can do. I believe they just know that this is just preseason friendly. So everyone was not combative enough as they're supposed to be. So I believe that they are preparing for Sunday game. That's the opening match of the EPL season. So for me, the game was nice. We enjoyed the game. Everyone. I can point out key players that did well today. Gaicedo, till the time he was replaced, he was there. He was wonderful. Normally, Gaicedo is meant to play in another planet. He's more than this planet. He ought to be playing in another planet. Caicedo. So every other player, you see Pedro, that is what we need from our strikers. You don't need to have 1 or 2 chances or 3, 4 chances to convert one. Just that one is okay for us. And once you are 1-0 up, there's this kind of confidence that comes into the team that you people are 1-0 up or 2. So Pedro is doing his job well. And every other player that played today, I think they did much. Chelsea played well, even though it's just preseason. But if you look at the sharpness and the every other thing, they did well according to from what I saw.
Okay, seeing how Estavio makes his run and even helping to get a penalty today for Chelsea, do you think Maresca will have a problem choosing his front 3 man, or who do you think the 3 players you are choosing as a Chelsea fan that should mount that position as the front 3?
According to Maresca, in his press conference before the last match, he told everyone that we shouldn't mount pressure on Estevio. He's just a young boy coming into Europe. So I don't think Maresca will like to start him immediately. Even though the guy is a brilliant player, but you can't just do that. What if he was not able to prove everyone, like give in that performance that is needed of a young boy? So for me, media will come. You know England. So for me, the best thing is just to be back up to Joao Pedro and Pedro Neto. And Pedro Neto is doing well, like doing massively well. Man, something interesting, like what I heard today in the commentary gave me like joy. Immediately, Joao Pedro scored that goal. What the commentator said, the ball came from Pedro Neto to Joao Pedro into the Neto. Like, so I captured the line from Pedro Neto to Joao Pedro into the Neto. Ha, Lord. So Chelsea is going to be massive to work. So Estevie William, we don't have to put pressure on him. I think he's going to play second fielder for now. Chelsea will play many matches. We have Champions League matches. We have FA Cup matches. So he will start many matches, and he can play as a number 10 and as winger. So he's a versatile player and can start anywhere or substitute for any other person.
Okay, still on today's match. Can you point out 2 or 3 weaknesses you saw that Chelsea actually need to touch based on today's match ahead of the new season?
I think the 2 places I can mention that we really need to do something. Based on we already have one is already on ground, but he needs to know that you are playing for Chelsea. Every goal counts, every assist counts. And that is what Gittins did today. Gittins, he was good throughout the day. I won't lie. He was good in the game. He was taking his man one-on-one according to what Maresca told him. But he needs to know that sometimes you don't cross. Sometimes you can cut in, pass the ball for someone. So he did that more than 5 times. And at the end of the day, it was a waste product because nothing came out of it. So he needs to buckle up. Because this is, of course, this strong making, because Garnacho is coming and he will find a very big competition. Garnacho does that well. Garnacho, when he runs, he can cut you and pass the ball. So Gittins needs to work on that. This is his first start. So I believe that he will improve from what happened today. Then another position is that defensive line. That defensive line, we missed Cole Will in that central defense today. If you look at the game, you know that. I love what Ashempong did. That guy might take over from all these experienced players. The short time he came into the game to replace Shaloba, he put in wonderful performance. The goal was not even scored from his wing. He was there. Look at the tackles that he did, the blocks. But we really need someone who is experienced that can be in the heart of that defense. So these 2 places, Chelsea needs to strengthen or work on it with the players who are on ground already. Yes.
Okay. Chelsea first match of the season is against Crystal Palace. And we all saw what they did today. And they won Liverpool. So I don't know whether you are afraid or how do you feel ahead of the match? Are you feeling that it will be a draw game or a win-win for you guys or a win for them?
In as much as Crystal Palace is a good team, Oliver Glasner is doing wonderful work and a very good project in Crystal Palace. Chelsea did not win Crystal Palace last season, both home and away, and many other big teams, not only Chelsea. So everyone saw what happened today in the match they played against Liverpool. They were the dominant team there. They dominated Liverpool in attacks and every other, even in midfield. So for me, that game, first match of the season at Stamford Bridge, because of the ground will play an important role. And this is derby.
Yes.
I see Chelsea coming out with a slight, like a very a very narrow win, a very tight result. But Chelsea will win the game. Chelsea will win the game. But it will be very tough. It's not going to be business as usual, like 2-0. Crystal Palace is a very organized team. So, but for Chelsea, Chelsea will come out strong and win the game.
Okay, congratulations to Chelsea fans all over the world once again for today's match and for coming out with a win. Please follow Football Empire SQR in all our social media platforms. Starting from this YouTube channel, turn on your notifications so that you can get notified when we make any post. Then, when the season starts, should you fail to watch any match, don't worry, you are covered. What you need to is just to come in and watch our analysis. We are going to give you details of whatever happened in any match. Keep following us, comment, tell us your mind, and tell us how you feel about the 20 clubs in EPL ahead of this new season. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. There are some of our videos you would love to watch. Please follow us for more content, like, share, and subscribe.